Eleanor didn't know it yet, but the moment she touched the key to the workshop door, she had already died. She just wouldn't stop screaming for another 3 days. The telegram arrived on a Tuesday morning in October of 1897. It took Eleanor a long moment to open it, long enough for a strange chill to creep into her fingers, as though the paper itself were cold. The message was brief. Matthias Holloway. Dead. Estate left to you. Ashworth, her great-uncle Matthias. She had met him only once, when she was very young. All she remembered was his workshop, the smell of lacquered wood, the sound of something tapping softly behind a locked door, and his voice telling her never to touch the dolls. The inheritance made no sense. They were not close. They were barely family. 3 days later, Eleanor was on a train heading north. As the train rattled onward, the world outside her window changed. Cities gave way to fields. Fields gave way to empty moors. The sky grew heavier, darker, bruised purple and gray, as if something had struck it repeatedly. By the time the train hissed to a stop at Ashworth Station, a cold mist had swallowed the platform. No one greeted her. The village itself seemed reluctant to acknowledge her presence. Windows shuttered, doors closed, heads turning away too quickly to be coincidence. At the far edge of the village loomed the manor. Ashworth Manor leaned inward, its black stone walls bowed like a conspirator hunched over a secret. One of its upper windows was lit. It went dark the moment Eleanor looked at it. The housekeeper, Mrs. Brennan, opened the door before Eleanor could knock. She was thin, gray, and hollow-eyed, a woman who looked as though she slept very little. "Your great-uncle left strict instructions," Mrs. Brennan said quietly, "especially about the workshop." They walked past locked doors, covered mirrors, and hallways that smelled faintly of dust and something sweet. "The East Wing," Mrs. Brennan continued. "No one enters it, not me, not the villagers, not even your uncle near the end." The workshop door was oak, thick, scarred, and bound in iron. When Eleanor unlocked it, the door didn't creak. It sighed. Inside, shelves stretched from floor to ceiling. Dolls, hundreds of them. No, more. Their porcelain faces stared outward, eyes catching the thin gray light. Some smiled, some frowned, some looked afraid. None of them looked empty.